Welcome to the winners and the losers of the January 20th, 2020 official Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Quite a real dumpster fire, if you ask me. They did wonderful with this, but it's probably a part 2 video. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, show some love, like the video, comment down below, tell me what you guys are thinking, and let's dig on into this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. If you were a Synchro player, you lost Jet Syncron. I honestly, I think that this is the saddest part about this whole thing. They actually killed the Yusei Fudo character deck. A lot of people are like, well, we lost the entire Synchron engine because Jet Synchron's gone. That was like the saddest comment I've heard off of this list, is like, my Yusei deck is gone. I can't play it anymore. We lost Jet Syncron. And I'm just like, well, it was a 1-card Halifibrax. O-Lion ended up causing extension issues through the Auroradon, which Infernoble Knights and other combo decks were abusing, because you would go Jet Syncron into Halifibrax, then you would go into Auroradon combo, you go into O-Lion, which would facilitate Borreload Savage plays, which at Emancipator and Infernoble Knight were both abusing. Also, at the same stretch, you would also see the exact same combo minus a couple changes across the table, looking at you, Megalith, even though that didn't matter all that much in the grand scheme of things. But we chose to let Link Ross stay. And the thing that we chose to approach throughout this whole list was we chose to take out the key pieces. So many people said that Konami would not do this. I'm actually very intrigued with this. Remember, we did have a poll right when the whole virus thing started that Crystron Halifibrax ended up winning for them to produce a product with later on, whether it be a deck box, a playmat, or something. So Konami's not going to print this playmat out here and be like, well, at the end of the day, let's print this, but we ban the card. They're not going to do that. They're going to want to push sales on it. So we're going to dance around the subject matter here, and we're going to go, all right, because of this, we're going to touch this. But they did a good job. They cleaned up the aftermath of the combo. They hurt Infernoble Knight. They hurt poor Emancipator. If there was anything else, like besides Emancipator being a Synchro deck and Megalith and Emancipator on this list, hitting the Block Dragon was a pretty big hit to these decks. I do think that, well, Block Dragon was whatever. I know people are so happy. The amount of cheers I heard from Block Dragon being banned was astronomical. But the question is, at this point, hey, is that Emancipator still alive? Yes. Is Megalith still alive? That's kind of where I am right now. Emancipator can still make a board. Alright, it's not as good as it was. Alright, the recovery's bad now. They're like, I want to say like tier 1.5 to tier 2, probably lower tier 1. But honestly, at this point in time, it's still alive, right? They're a loser on this list, yes. And they did lose a lot of their big Synchro plays, but it's not like it's impossible to still do things. So honestly, Konami did a very good job at, they went after the whole like Synchro combo that we've had like 4 decks abusing, and they finally chomped it. Now, the biggest winner in the room. Now this is an interesting one because there are 2 big ones here, alright? I'm gonna give it up for Dragon Link. Dragon Link lost like nothing on this list. There might have been 1 or 2 variants out there that were playing Jet Syncron. Yeah, Dragon Link lost really nothing. Alright, a lot of people pre this list we're already talking about the Dragon Link was one of, if not the best deck. That was really the general consensus I was hearing across a lot of the competitive community, was Dragon Link was already being one of the biggest issues in the game as of this point. Now, we kind of bullied like half of the metagame that could handle that. So, at this point in time, Dragon Link just got this free extension to play against everything in the combo, which, sure. Alright, so we left the best deck alone. I know there's Very bold statement there, because we did hit Synchro L Blitz. I mean, go away, Synchro L Blitz. We hit it, alright, which was what we needed to do. That deck was pretty crazy. But if most of the competitive community is already analyzing this to be one of the best crazy decks in the format here, well, it goes to show that probably is one of the best decks. So we'll see how things facilitate here in the near future, at least to see how Dragon Link will develop. But I think, based on what the general community is saying for this list, Dragon Link is probably going to be the biggest winner in the room. Now, second biggest winner goes to L Blitz. Yeah, I know. You still got pure L Blitz. Synchro L Blitz is still kind of a thing. Plague Spreader's a zombie. You think about that, it's in-house, by the way. Entire deck's made of zombies. You get access to it. You can do things. People are already migrating on over here to Plague Spreader Zombie. Players know what they want to do here. They want to test the waters with this. I get it. Is it amazing? I don't know. I think that L Blitz was one of the biggest decks that got out of this list scot-free, as opposed to, Dragon Link, looking at you over there in the corner. But, like I said, Dragon Link, check. L Blitz, check. I'll talk more about the metagame stuff in another video. I kind of want to cut that here and talk about more of the individual things here. But there's a wide range of things, and Monday I think we will take some time to look at that part. Now, other big winner / loser on this list. And this one is interesting because I'm already hearing a lot of debate about Called by the Grave. Now, Called by the Grave, let me ask you this question first. Do you think it's fair that a combo player should get the chance to play the game if I interrupt them and they draw the Called by the Grave? Certain people would say, no, it's not fair. I had the interruption, they had the counter to the counter. I don't think that that's fair. You have the other people that are going to say, well, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I hard countered you. The other half of the people are like, well, Crossout Designator is coming. This is a bold business decision that Konami wants to push Crossout Designator, potentially in Genesis Impactors or in the Gold Series. Okay? So you have three interesting arguments here. It's a hit for combo decks, all right, which ties back into the first point here. Konami is finally taking a hit at combo decks. Combo decks, these decks that take these 10 to 15 minute turns, when you look at these, this is the biggest thing that discourages people from wanting to play the game. I know it's kind of strange, all right? Building this impressive board is what the game is about at this point. Now, players might not like that. So Konami's going, well, by hitting Called by the Grave to 1, instead of banning it, we are giving every other deck the chance to go, oh, hey, I opened up the Ash Blossom. Problem was, though, the metagame has already progressively gone past Called by, alright? So if you're playing Called by to stop hand traps, so Imperm, Gamma. Alright, well, Gamma and Imperm are frickin' everywhere, alright? Literally everywhere. And Nibiru, alright? Called by the Grave can't stop those turn 1 of the game, So, Called by the Grave is a very interesting hit in terms of progression. And I'll probably make another video about this too, because there's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about this entire list here. But the whole dynamic, whether or not it be a business decision, a combo hit, or just a general overall attempt to slow down the game, is very interesting. And we'll see about that. Honorable shout-outs to Farfa. Congratulations, Nataroni Macaroni. I'm very proud of you. You get to play some Spurning Abyss. I'm very happy that the player base gets to play multiple tour guides. Your deck is, you're getting there, alright? And of course, we also have to give a shout out to Budget Me, alright? Me and my friend were joking about going to locals one week, just bringing in Monarchs. That way we can lose to Lightning Storm, Feather Duster, we can get Forbidden Dropleted to watch our Vanity's Fiends get turned off, lose our Monarchs Erupt. Good news is if you're a budget player and you really want to roll your face across your keyboard, you're like, oh, this is great. You have a deck now that you can pick up and play. It's very cheap. Will it get you results? I don't know. I don't think the deck is very good, but you will hear probably an occasional success story with a man that ended up going 3-1 at his locals with it. So I think Monarch was a very clear win here. And then Toad and all the other fun fancy stuff. And of course, Harpy's frickin' Feather Duster. Who would have guessed? Now you can play Budget Lightning Storm in your Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Think about that. Pretty good. Guys, that's all I really got for this video. Like I said, there's like 3 sub-discussions I want to cut into this. If there's anything specific you guys want me to talk about on the list, please feel free to leave it down below. I'll see what we can do. And well, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side over the weekend here. Peace out. It's so much for me taking a nice, relaxing weekend. I get to make discussion videos. It's not to say I don't like this, but man, what an interesting weekend. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.